I'm very logical. I'm a Libra.
Oh my.
I feel like I try more to find the middle ground, at least. Self-critical and judgmental. I've done that too.
I don't think I'm
number one.
hypersensitive.
Hard to find the job that supports them financially. Excuse me, I did. So, hey guys, it's YB.
And Herbert.
Welcome to the second episode of Yap. Last time we did it with Jollibee, and this time we have DIN Tai Fung, and we got a bunch of dumplings. Wow. And we got some side dishes as well, the rice cakes and string beans, which is very popular at DIN Tai Fung. If you guys remember from the last episode, this is a series where we kind of talk about a certain topic, like a personal story or whatever's going on that's really interesting, and then we eat while talking about it. Think of it as a podcast with food. So what we're gonna do today is take an MBTI personality test.
What's that?
You've never heard of it?
No.
Wow, so MBTI is a very popular personality
Thanks
test. It's actually really, really popular among Koreans. Like they ask us all the time what type you are in an MBTI, but it's popular among Americans as well. A lot of my friends talk about it. A lot of people remember their type and say like I am INTJ or something like that, but I never took the test and remembered it. So this time I want to really take it and remember my type so I can tell people when they ask. The one I selected is the Michael Carlos personality test. Apparently this is one of the more popular ones, so I haven't taken it before. So let's see, it's brand new. So this is the first question. You love starting new projects. You're like an architect, building up your solution by exploring all possibilities to find the best approach. Or you love completing projects. It's better to be done than to find the 100% best solution. And as we decide, I'm gonna open up. Starting new projects. Do you like starting new projects or completing them?
You like completing, I like starting.
Really?
Yeah, but you definitely do less research than compared to me.
That's true. Yeah, I don't do a lot of research. I just kind of
You
get
wanna
started.
get it done. I'm more on the starting things.
Okay. Yeah, I think I am in between. I'm gonna say neutral.
Say also somewhat that side.
I'll do neutral. One side is you're good at scheduling, quantifying, and contingency planning. Yes, that's me. The other side, you file ideas away in your mind to be developed later. You like to figure out how things work. That's you. That's for sure you.
Definitely.
I think this is definitely on both of us on the opposite end. Okay, third question. You like identifying how things are different and logically classifying them. Sounds like me. Or you want to be in control. You don't like people trying to influence you or manage you too much, especially if you think it might interfere with your goal. You. How is it describing us so perfectly, but opposite?
It's good that we cover the whole spectrum.
I'm definitely on the left side. I'm very logical. I'm a Libra.
Oh my.
Herbert.
Oh, that's a
Herbert
different topic.
hates when I refer to horoscopes, even though I think they're actually accurate.
Yeah, you can believe that, and it's fine.
You filter a situation through your own internal values to see how it makes you feel. You have a very personal or gut-based system of ethics that can be hard to explain to others. Or values are objective and shared. You look to social norms and expectations like etiquette for morality. I guess I'm the second one, huh?
I'm the first one.
Yeah, I definitely look at social norms a lot and expectations. Even in times that I feel like I shouldn't, I definitely lean towards that.
I would say I'm somewhat.
You often feel responsible for other people's feelings and you adjust your behavior to make them feel comfortable. Definitely me. You tend to be open about yourself if that feels supportive to others. I think I'm too open sometimes to Herbert. I tell him every little thing that I feel. Next one is authenticity and sincerity are important to you, and you distrust when others seem fake or insincere. You hold your personal feelings close to your chest unless it feels safe to share them.
Yeah.
Just noticing that Herbert and I are just like polar opposites.
It is.
Well, that's kind of cool, huh? I guess we knew it. Yeah, we are pretty different.
But I think we have the same core values.
You try to maintain group harmony by negotiating conflicting views and finding commonalities. I think so. Or you generally don't need or want external emotional support for your feelings, and outward displays of emotion or vulnerability from a group can make you uncomfortable. The example that it gave, the idea of sitting in a circle where everyone shares something personal and then gets validation from the group sounds terrible. That sounds like something Herbert would think. Herbert told me when he first came to America, that one of the biggest culture shock or difference that he had to get used to was that how much people do small talks here, even just saying like, hey, how are you?
When someone asks me how I do, I would like to provide them
A full answer.
a full answer, but they already left.
I think I definitely like to maintain group harmony, especially like when Herbert and I have an argument. I always say let's find the middle ground, and I try to find a solution that works both of us, while Herbert, I think, tries to think more of like, what do you decide?
Well, interesting to hear that.
I don't know, actually. I feel like I try more to find the middle ground, at least. And you're more of a listener. That's how I feel when we have an
Definitely
argument.
listen more. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like the solution provider usually is me, I feel like.
The solution provider.
No, well, okay, maybe not the solution provider, but someone who comes up with an idea. Okay, how about
Most
this?
of the time, you come up with a
Idea.
very good idea.
Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Cheers. Is this the one that has shrimp on top and pork on the bottom? You pay attention to what's going on around you in the physical world right now. You're more perceptive than most people with your 5 senses. Or you vividly compare and contrast your current situation with what you've experienced in the past, or with what you consider to be normal. Which one would you say I am? I want to hear that first.
I think you're pretty good with being in the moment.
The right?
I'm neutral or somewhat to the right.
I think somewhat to the right because, but it is because he grew up in a total different culture, I think. Like you came to America way later than I did, like when you were already an adult. So I feel like it's natural for Herbert to compare like his situation to how he grew up even.
Because of that, I'm not used to the things and feel more alone, kind of.
Oh, so sad. This is like a therapy section. You like to remember and preserve the past, and you favor the tried and true. Your cherished things are routine and familiar, and new things can take a while to grow on you. You're observant and you follow concrete things happening around you. Sights, smells, styles, trends, and what people around you are doing, both for me. I love routine. Like I love having a daily routine, for example. I always order the same stuff that I order at a restaurant. But I also like to follow trends. I don't think you're a trend follower that much.
No, but I'm very interested in the new things.
That's true. You like technology and stuff.
On the other side, I also always wear the same stuff.
That's true. He does.
Because my routines, I would like to keep the same. So I don't know how to answer that.
Neutral, I guess, for both of us. Last one.
Can have it.
I'm gonna give it to Louis then. But Louis, you have to eat it all in one bite, okay? Yummy.
No problem there, huh?
I'm gonna close this now. Please put this to the side.
Ah, that's really good. Highly recommended.
You don't even know what it is yet. Okay.
That's highly recommended.
So first, before we do the chocolate mochi, we're gonna eat the pork buns. Cheers. I think the inside hasn't come out yet. Okay, you're all finished with the 4 main cognitive functions. Now to approach this from a different point of view, let's find your type family. Ooh, there's 4 different families. One.
Can I get one?
Okay, sure. Okay, now we're gonna eat our dessert, which is the mochi xiaolongbao. Cheers. There's like chocolate exploding in your mouth. Oh my god.
Wow.
First one, traditionalist. Order, detail, stability. I do like stability. You appreciate structure, security, and set procedures. Second one, experiencer. Physicality, carpe diem. You live in the moment, focusing on immediate, tangible results and having fun rather than theories or future possibilities. Another one is idealist. Idealist? People, feelings, values. You're focused on helping humanity and making better future. So this is the good person, huh? You're enthusiastic, empathetic, and passionate about living your purpose, fighting for causes, and following your dreams and fantasies. I do like following my dreams and fantasies, but I don't think I'm that focused on helping the humanity. I don't think I'm that much. The last one is conceptualizer, big picture, objective. You're objective, logical, and skeptical. You seek knowledge, analyze the data, find patterns, and break decisions down into pros and cons.
Well, I see myself as an idealist and conceptualizer.
Yeah?
I just don't, I mean, but I also like some traditions. I also like to experience stuff.
Which one do you think I am?
You? Traditionalist?
Yeah, I do think so too.
and experience them.
Yeah, because I do live in the moment. I do,
Well, you're not relaxed all the time, but
but I am productive.
I mean, okay, working well under pressure.
I do well. No, I work well under pressure. I work better under
I mean,
pressure.
I think I'm the lower two, you're the upper two there.
Weaknesses. What's your biggest weakness? Think of yourself at your worst. Hypersensitive and distrustful of feelings. You see others as weak and inferior. Wow. You distrust feelings and look down on emotional people. You're hypersensitive to criticism. Okay, I don't think that's me.
See what else is there.
Unconfident and vicious. You make sweeping, critical, and vicious judgments. You distrust others or you conform to feel like part of a group. You obsess over perfections and see things as black and white. I do that sometimes.
I feel like everyone at their worst has some of those.
Yeah, but like what, you know.
But you're not that type of person, you know, it's just...
Yeah, no, this is your weakness.
Okay, the biggest weakness, that's
Yeah, your worst moment. Depressed and unmotivated. You withdraw and feel depressed, losing energy and motivation. You feel nostalgic, emotional, and like no one understands you.
Had that.
Paranoid and mystical. You feel flustered and afraid of ruining relationships or losing loved ones. Not really. Sensitive and lonely. You feel hypersensitive, unlovable, and separated from everyone. You're far more emotional than usual, either crying or yelling. You obsess over proving minor logical points. Maybe I've done that. Self-critical and judgmental. You make harsh, nitpicky judgments of others. You feel the need to take action and correct what you perceive as wrongs. You feel incompetent, but you try to bring order to the out-of-control world. I've done that too. Obsessed and self-indulgence. You worry that everyone's noticing something negative about you. You feel haughty, critical of others, and like the world is against you. You feel self-indulgent, seeking pleasure or danger. No, that's not me. Reckless and fearful. You feel anxious and less tolerant of the unfamiliar. You're uncharacteristically spontaneous and reckless. Nope, not me. So I am, so far, the things that I kind of agree with is the unconfident and vicious, sensitive and lonely, and self-critical and judgmental.
Huh. Where should I start?
All of them.
Yeah, sometimes paranoid. I don't think I'm hypersensitive.
Okay.
I think I do not necessarily. No, I even like emotional people. That's why I like you. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense.
Emotional
You know,
people?
I like that because it shows passion. I love passion.
Okay.
So no, I'm serial. I guess reckless and fearful.
Okay. Okay, last section. Imagine that you just got home from a long day at work and you're feeling low on energy. What's usually the best way to get you re-energized? 1, go out to be around people. Okay, or get some alone time. If you had a long day at work, I would say the second one, get some alone time. Even though I love hanging out with my friends, but if I'm like tired and low on energy, I like to be alone.
I guess I'm rather be alone. Huh? But for the record, then my friends are around. I love to be with them. And just hang out.
Which way of making decisions comes more naturally to you? Lay out the pros and cons and work out what's more logical. Me. Or check how your gut feels, or choose what best aligns with your personal values. I'm pros and con girl. Like,
I guess first gut feeling.
Gut feeling? Compared to other people you know, which one sounds more like you? You're a decisive decision maker who sets specific goals and follows a plan. Or you're an indecisive overanalyzer who leaves options open to adapt along the way. I'm a decision maker. I like to book things in advance, plan things out, write out the steps, and follow them.
I guess I'm more than the indecisive or overanalyzer.
Yeah. Herbert likes, even with trips, to be spontaneous, to like kind of even book things last minute because we might change plans, which has been helpful in some ways. But also for me, like I get anxious if I don't have things ready because I feel like they're gonna sell out or something. We're all done. Okay, are you ready to reveal our personality type to each other?
Sure.
So, my result is ISFJ. The nurturer, defender, and protector. Protector of the ram. My greatest strengths: compassionate, down to earth, empathetic, devoted to serving others, thorough, excellent memory. Greatest weaknesses: too dependent on external validation and appreciation. Okay, that's mean. Passive, conflict avoidant, risk averse, hard to find the job that supports them financially. Excuse me, I did, so fuck you.
Example people. Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Hey, I'm like fiance.
Pam Beasley from The Office?
Kate Middleton.
Come on.
All right, let's check yours.
All right, I'm an
INFP.
the idealist, mediator, healer.
Healer.
Great strength. Idealistic, creative, supportive, out-of-the-box thinker, passionate about personal values, emotions, and living in alignment. Greatest weaknesses: trouble with conflict and setting boundaries, self-critical and perfectionistic, can get stuck in the depth of their feelings.
Yours is nicer than mine. Mine literally says it's hard to find a job.
So, my example people: Johnny Depp, creator of Winnie the Pooh. Pure. Frodo. Okay.
Oh, that means we're best friends.
Yay.
Yay. That's good.
Now, Frodo, you are Sam.
Well, that was us taking the MBTI test. That was actually really, really interesting. I had a good time. And obviously, DIN Tai Fung was bomb. We finished everything, as you can see, and we're not even full. Yeah, I hope you guys found this interesting. If you've taken your test, let us know your results and let us know what you think of our personality test. And if there's anything else you want us to talk about, write down in the comments below. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!